What is going on, Monster Jam fans? Welcome to Portland as we continue this Monster Jam Championship Series. In our first head-to-head race, we're going to be following Soldier of Fortune, and let's see how it goes. Alright, starting off nice and fast in this straightaway as he comes into the turn. Keeping it nice and tight. Excellent driving in front of this sold-out crowd here in Portland. And that's going to finish up lap number 1 into lap number 2. He's already starting to catch up to his competitor. Alright, it looks like Soldier of Fortune is finishing up his second lap and is really gaining on Monster Mun Rottweiler. Let's see if he can overtake him in the turn. Oh, and he does! That's some excellent driving by Soldier of Fortune. And here we go, about to complete that lap, and there it is. Soldier of Fortune takes your first win in this Portland series and will move on to the semifinals. And let's get right into our second race here at Portland. Soldier of Fortune just showed us that he has the stuff to compete. Let's see if he can keep it going. Great start off the line. Nice tight turn. Great job in the second straightaway. And that's going to be lap number 1 complete. One and a half laps in, and he's starting to catch up to his competition. We're into our final lap right now, and it looks like Soldier of Fortune is going to take over. They're going neck and neck. And oh, there we go. Soldier of Fortune going a full half lap ahead to complete this. And that is going to take Soldier of Fortune into our championship match for head-to-head Portland. Here we go. It's our finals head-to-head match here in Portland, and it is going to be Soldier of Fortune versus the zombie version of Soldier of Fortune. Kind of a mirror match, and here we go, folks. Excellent job at the beginning, taking those corners nice and tight. Great turns, picking up a lot of speed on the straightaways. And it looks like Soldier of Fortune has zombie Soldier of Fortune in his sights. And here's the final lap of our Portland head-to-head championship series. Oh, and there we go, Soldier of Fortune taking the lead. And Soldier of Fortune is your head-to-head winner for Portland. Great job. All right, now moving on to our second event. It's going to be the Freestyle event. Now remember, this is where our monster truck driver can use any of the tricks in his bag to show us how great of a driver he is. Big air off the first jump. Oh, and into a beautiful backflip. Tries to go for the backflip off the conics and doesn't quite land. It looks like he's gonna turtle and have to reset. But that's what he was going for right there. Back in the middle of the arena, gets a nice corkscrew air with a kind of a 180 landing. You gotta love it, going straight into some donuts. Comes out of the donuts into a wheelie, hits that mini ramp, gets some air, cartwheels over, and is he going? Yes! Is he gonna get back on his wheels? He absolutely is. He is just two-wheeling it all over this track. A corkscrew backflip into a stoppie in the middle of the arena. Excellently done. Oh, and that is a front flip into a stoppie. Oh, is he going to be able to get over a slow burn backflip into another backflip off the Connex into a wheelie, cartwheeling? Oh my goodness. That was some epic driving by Soldier of Fortune. Another big air. And some more donuts onto 2 wheels. Is he going to be able to finish it? Yes, he is. And a great finish by Soldier of Fortune to take first place. Now we're going to head outside for a nice little race we call Recon Mission. This is a waypoint race between Soldier of Fortune and 5 other of our monster truck competitors. And here they go. Big air right off the bat. And it looks like Crustacean is trying to take over first place. We saw Zombie Soldier of Fortune in the back also fighting to take over, but right now Soldier of Fortune is in the lead. Doing a great job of building and maintaining speed while he's outside of these straightaways. Oh, and he loses it, but is able to recover very quickly. But Crustacean is able to take the lead. Oh, and so does Zombie Soldier of Fortune. It looks like we've got Whiplash and the Black Ops version. Oh no! But he's getting pushed along. What is going on here? I don't know how, but Soldier of Fortune was able to recover from that and really not even lose any position. Building up some speed right here, going into this jump. Let's see if he can land it. Oh, and he does. Unlike Whiplash right next to him. We're going past the Crystal Caves, and that's going to finish it for Soldier of Fortune. Great race, and let's see how he stands up. Okay, second place in the series standing right now. Pretty good as we go into our 4th event at Portland. And oh, it looks like we've unlocked the Zombie Soldier of Fortune monster truck. That is awesome. All right, event number 4 here at Portland. It's gonna be a timed destruction. All sorts of things have been set out on our track in front of our driver, and he's gonna see how much of it he can smash in the allotted time. And he is just destroying everything in his way. Crates, cars, boxes, porta-johns, it doesn't matter. He is going to wreck it. Oh, didn't quite get enough air there. I tell you what, I would hate to be the one who has to clean up the track after this. There's just so much destruction, debris, wood, and metal everywhere. And Soldier of Fortune is just taking everything out, and that's going to be a first place finish as we move into our 5th event, the two-wheel skills competition. Very similar to our freestyle event, but each trick must incorporate landing or stopping on 2 wheels. All right, right into a front flip wheelie. That is amazing. And able to get that big air and cartwheel. Oh, and can he land it? I think he will. There we go. What a trick to start off with. All right, we go into a stoppie across the arena. Awesome. I think we're gonna get some two-wheel donuts going here. Yes, we do. Oh no, but he's gonna turtle and have to reset. This is some amazing two-wheel driving from Soldier of Fortune. Oh my goodness, he basically just flipped without using anything but his own truck. This is some of the best two-wheel competition I've ever seen, folks. And that is going to be a first place finish as we head into our last event here at Portland. We are back outside for some more circuit racing at the Moats. Let's see how Soldier of Fortune can do against the likes of Mohawk Warrior and Backwards Bob. Great start as they jockey for position, and it looks like, oh my goodness, Gravedigger and Mohawk Warrior have overtaken him, but he is not out of it. Backwards Bob, oh no! Right now, he's fighting to get out of last place. Taking a quick turn right here. Those glowing pink rings on the ground are nitro boosts that are going to make our monster trucks go even faster if they drive through them. It's still a very tight race at this point. Looks like a piece of whiplash just flew off. All right, as we go into our second lap, most of the monster trucks are still very close to one another. It's anybody's race at this point. Both of those boosts is really going to help him out. Took that turn a little wide, but is able to use his own boost to get back on the track and quickly recover. Looks like he's going to go top right and hit this boost. Let's see as he overtakes some of the racers. All right, he's gaining on Gravedigger as we go into our final lap. And it is still very much, oh no! Thankfully, he is able to recover. It looks like Backwards Bob just passed him. Can he catch up? Nice tight turn around the bend, hits the nitro. Oh no! Tried to take it too tight and actually hit the edge of that rock. Let's see what he can do right here at the end. Soldier of Fortune is able to recover. Oh, let's get turned around. He's got to finish this last little part of the race. Oh no, that is a heartbreaking finish for Soldier of Fortune, but let's remember that he was in first place for the series standings, and that is gonna be good enough for him to maintain that first position and unlock the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. Now that is a sweet looking monster truck. And now we're going to take you to our next event. We're going to San Diego and our first head-to-head race between Soldier of Fortune. Look at that clean looking monster truck. All right, we've got Soldier of Fortune versus Monster Mud. Let's see how it goes. This is a much tighter circuit with 2 jumps in it. So our drivers are going to have to take these turns very tight without going out of bounds and maintaining control of their trucks as they hit that big air right there. And we're going into our final lap with some big air from Soldier of Fortune. Taking these turns nice and tight, maintaining control as he goes off the ramp. Very good. It's going to come down to this last straightaway between Soldier of Fortune and Monster Mud, and who's going to win? Oh, and Soldier of Fortune is your winner at San Diego's first head-to-head race. Now we're going to be moving into the semi-finals of San Diego head-to-head racing. And we've got Soldier of Fortune versus the man, the myth, the legend, Gravedigger. Gravedigger is no slouch when it comes to this type of circuit racing. So Soldier of Fortune is going to have to bring his A game. And that's going to be our first lap down. Soldier of Fortune lost a little bit of control as he went off that jump and was able to recover nicely. Taking it a little wide but reining it in as we're going to go into our final lap. Him and Gravedigger are neck and neck at this point. It's probably going to come down to the very end and who can make the least amount of mistakes. Here we go, that final straightaway. Who's it going to be? Oh, and Soldier of Fortune is able to eke out a win from Gravedigger and is going to go on to the San Diego head-to-head championships. Here we go, your head-to-head championships. And we've got Soldier of Fortune versus Bakugan Dragonoid. This is going to be an epic race. And at this point, Soldier of Fortune, as well as Bakugan, have figured out how to take those small ramps without losing too much traction or control. And now we're into lap number 2. Big air right there. Some very tight racing from both of our drivers right now. And now the final lap of this San Diego Championship head-to-head series. They're neck and neck on the last straightaway going into that final turn. Soldier of Fortune's coming out. He's going as fast as he can, and there we go. Soldier of Fortune is your champion, narrowly beating out the competition and taking home those championship points. Great job. All right, now we're going to be moving into our second event in San Diego, and it's another freestyle competition. Soldier of Fortune really shined in Portland. Let's see if he can keep it up here in San Diego. Looks like he's gonna start off with some double wheeling donuts. Just a tornado of a monster truck right there. Getting some air off the mini ramp. And there's your first backflip of San Diego. Oh! Wanted to get some bigger air off the Connex, but wasn't able to get it, but recovered quite nicely. And I think that's what he was going for. Look at that giant backflip off the Connex. Oh, and some big air into a stoppie, rolling over. Is he gonna recover? No, it looks like he's gonna turtle and have to reset. Some nice big air right there. Into some more double wheeling donuts. Oh my gosh, I love it when they can come out of that straight into a wheelie. Able to land the big air off the giant ramp. And another backflip into a wheelie off the Connex. Oh no, was going for the backflip but didn't quite get the air he needed. But a wonderful recovery as he cartwheels all over the circuit. I tell you what, Soldier of Fortune is giving us everything he got, and he left it all on the track, and that's why he's your first place winner. Now we're going to take it outside of the Highlands yet again for another waypoint race in Guard City. They're off. Soldier of Fortune off to a really good start. Hitting those boosts on the ground and making sure he goes right through those checkpoints. He is building up a ton of speed right now. Going into this military-looking base, this fort even, as it looks like we're going to do one full lap around it. And wow, Soldier of Fortune is so far ahead that he was exiting the base as everyone else was coming in it. He is miles ahead of the competition right now. If he can keep this pace up, he is going to take home first place. And this is just some great driving we're seeing from him. Maintaining speed, maintaining traction, and not making any mistakes. Soldier of Fortune is just tearing this track up. Oh, and some big air, nails the landing. That had to be about a 50 or 60 foot cliff that he just jumped off. And Soldier of Fortune is just pure speed at this point. Oh no! Oh! And And I guess you just can't stay perfect for forever, folks, but he recovers. And it looks like he was so far ahead that no one even got close. He is still well ahead in first place. I don't think anyone can touch him at this point. This race is his to lose. And that's it. Soldier of Fortune is going to win this race by a country mile. My goodness, what an amazing job to maintain first in the San Diego Series standings. Oh, and look, we've just unlocked Bakugan Dragonoid. What an awesome looking truck. Wow. Oh wow, a second truck. We've also unlocked Avenger. Dude, that is one old school, super cool looking truck. I tell you what, let's take one more quick look at Bakugan. That dragon truck is just amazing looking, and I can't wait to drive it. All right, we're gonna finish up the San Diego series. We've got 3 more events, and then our next one is a timed destruction. Let's see how much damage Soldier of Fortune can do here. Trucks, crates, boxes, porta-johns, it doesn't matter. Soldier of Fortune is going to destroy it all. Oh, a corkscrew flip and lands it. Nothing is safe out on this track right now. Oh, and did somebody order some balloons? It's not even my birthday. Is just beautiful mayhem out on the track right now, and Soldier of Fortune is putting on a magnificent show as we crush these buses. This is a clinic on how to leave it all out on the track. I tell you, who left these vans on the track? He doesn't know, but he's going to destroy them. Oh my goodness. Soldier of Fortune is your winner. And here we go into our last indoor part of the San Diego series. It is a 2-wheel skills competition. And we saw what Soldier of Fortune did in Portland. Let's see if he can repeat. And a backflip into a wheelie. Can he land it? And he does. Oh, and some big air into a short wheelie. Great job. Going for the stoppie. Oh, and just rolls right over. Looks like he's going to turtle and have to reset. Oh, into a beautiful wheelie, and that is going to be enough to take first place as we move into our last event here in San Diego. It's a circuit race, and it's on the skirmish track. Now remember, we're gonna have 3 trucks going in each direction, so there's always a possibility of a big old crash in the middle. Soldier of Fortune off to a great start, taking the lead on his side of the track. Almost goes off right there, and that allows Stonecrusher and Defender to get in front of him. None of these monster trucks are giving each other an inch as they're trying to jockey for position. Oh, and Stonecrusher goes end over end, but somehow recovers. All right, oh my goodness, and a head-to-head collision into a backflip right as we completed our first lap. I told you that it could happen. And it's amazing that Soldier of Fortune was able to recover so quickly, maintain speed, and keep going. All right, we can see those other drivers on the other side, and there goes Stonecrusher falling down, and it's allowing Soldier of Fortune to take over his position. Soldier of Fortune in second place right now. Defender just keeps staying out of his reach. They're both running a very tight race right now. Ooh, and just narrowly avoided Alien Invasion right there, and we're in our final lap. Big Air lands it perfectly, maintains speed into the turn, takes it tight. Great job. A long straightaway to build up speed. Ooh, another near, no! Well, we can only near miss so many times. It's really going to come down to this final stretch. Who's it going to be? And oh, it looks like Defender will take first place in the race with Soldier of Fortune finishing second. But you know what? I think that's going to be enough points for him to maintain his lead in the overall point standing and take home a win from San Diego. Yes, it is. Soldier of Fortune, your San Diego winner. And look at that. We've just unlocked Alien Invasion. Wow, that is one cool looking monster truck. Oh, and here we are back at that laser door we saw earlier. If you saw our playthrough of the open world secret collectibles, you saw us find this door. And this, I think, is what's going to lead us to our next world. Yep, it looks like it's opening for us. I tell you what, let's see what's behind door number 1. So this is going to lead us to our next world, our next open world to play in. Oh, wow, it's beautiful. We got palm trees, sand, and sun. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to be driving in. Oh, and we've just entered the wasteland. Awesome. Hey, well, make sure you tune in to our next video where we're going to be driving around the wasteland. And I appreciate you watching this championship series in Portland and San Diego. As always, you guys have a good day, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!